Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch.
How is he gonna...
Some are to remember. Some are for kills.
Do you really think she doesn't look like she fits in the universe?
I'm talking about Shepard going, hey Rex, you know, you're people, you know, blah blah blah. And she's like, yeah, fuck that! Fuck you! The way her language doesn't fit in this world.
Why don't you wait and see before freaking out?
Alright,
I think it's going to
listen closely.
You know, good ones. And some are for because, hey, you.
Those aren't going to be bleeps in when the game comes out.
Yes, I know that. Are you saying
she's going to say, fuck you,
are you saying,
suck my dick?
Are you saying people in this universe can't cuss?
Well, I mean,
it's a whole universe.
I'm not saying that they can't, but when they don't, and all of a sudden you have one bitch who like starts fucking, you know, it's not going to fit.
I think it's going to fit. Don't worry about it.
No, see, you want it to fit.
I do want it to fit. If it doesn't fit,
Does this character fit in Mass Effect 1?
If it doesn't fit, we'll talk about it.
Does this character fit in Mass Effect 1?
I don't know what her backstory is. If they had written her in, they could have made it fit. If she had
but I mean, I'm not saying her backstory is not going to fit into the universe. I'm saying she's so jarringly different than all the other characters in this universe.
So what?
But
I don't see anything wrong with that.
It's like Deadwood. Imagine if Deadwood was the way it was, but only one person on the show said cocksucker all the time. It'd just be ridiculous.
There's other characters.
I've been around, ran with gangs, joined a cult, kept the haircut.
No, he's different. Like in terms of, no, I'm talking specifically like the way she speaks. Nobody. No. Everybody talks the same in Firefly.
You know, this is just a trailer, right? This is supposed to be funny.
Wait.
This is supposed to be funny.
This is like in-game stuff, I think.
But it's pulled from the course of like a 20-hour game. I doubt it's all going to be condensed like this.
Her narrated intro's not, but like some of the things she says.
I still get warm feelings during a fight. I'll kill you! If this is just about sex, maybe you should just say so.
It's gonna be hot! The thing is, that music's not gonna be there. That's not gonna be in the game. It's gonna be more, what, Jack Wall? Like...
Why don't you wait and see what context they put it in?
I want somebody to take this trailer and put real Mass Effect music behind it, and let's see how much that character fits.
Real Mass Effect music. We don't know what music's going to be in this game.
Well,
that music could be in a Mass Effect game.
If that music is in Mass Effect, I'm going to be very sad.
Why?
Because that's just generic.
That's just a looping tune. There could be a more...
If this is just about sex, maybe you should just say so. Switching to shotgun.
I popped in Mass Effect last night.
Okay. I've played all three of Mass Effect.
I know, so have I.
So I know exactly what you...
No, but I'm saying I popped it in last night.
Okay.
It made me sad. A little.
Why?
Because Mass Effect is a really great game.
This is not going to be a bad game. We played Mass Effect 2. It's going to
Everything I've seen about Mass Effect 2 looks fantastic. Except this. It doesn't fit. This is part of the...
You're basing this judgment on a 1.5-minute trailer of the game that's just meant to introduce a character.
Well, it scared me the same way that everybody got scared of Dragon Age Origins. Well, you know, people like me got scared of Dragon Age Origins.
Because of the Marilyn Manson video?
Yes. Yes.
Do you really think that reflects on the end product? Do you really think? That's just a marketing decision.
I mean, she's there, though. That's her.
Yeah,
she joined a cult, kept the haircut.
She's a cool-looking character. If they make her backstory interesting, it's fucking BioWare. They write great stories.
I mean, why is she not just walk? I mean,
and how do you know?
She might as well.
How do you even know half this dialogue will be in the final game?
Well, I hope
This is just like the Marilyn Manson thing. It's just put in the trailer to attract people like me who want to see that.
Like,
shit.
I seriously don't understand why she's not just topless.
I don't know what the fuck she's wearing.
No, it doesn't serve a utility. She seems such like a badass with all her tatted up body. Dude, that she just run around naked.
See some of the people that I see at these metal shows.
Like,
Brad, you should see some of the people I see at these metal shows I go to. They have
fine.
No.
But you know what? I wouldn't drop one of those people at those concerts you go to into the Mass Effect universe.
Why? They exist in this universe. Why not exist in this universe?
Because that's all futuristic and clean and cool. And
so there's parts of this world that are futuristic assume
Is it supposed to be tribal?
No, why would you assume
Maybe
that
I'll buy
by
it if it's
playing
tribal.
one Mass Effect game, you've seen everything this universe has to offer?
No. I'm saying I liked what I saw of the first game. Here's my question. Remember how you got all the badass armor as you played through Mass Effect, and you're like, oh, this armor's got better stats, but this one looks fucking rad, it's all camo and shit. Like, what are you going to be changing on her? Put little tassels for her nipples? Is that going to be like, you've got the chrome metallic tassels for her nipples, you know, heat reduction?
I seriously doubt it, Brad. That's going to look stupid.
I don't think so. I think her armor upgrades...
I'm pretty sure you're not going to be changing out her nipple tassels.
I'm serious. I think that her armor upgrades are going to be tattoos that give her biotic powers.
That could be cool.
And one of them, you'll have the option. You know, remember you can remove the helmet on and off in the first game?
Yeah.
You're going to be able to do that with her top, or whatever the hell that is.
That's not going to happen, Brad.
But you want it to.
No, I don't. That sounds fucking retarded. Anyway.
She's dangerous, powerful, and extremely violent. Exactly what I'm looking for.
I'll join.
You know what else I really miss? When I started playing, I picked up, you know, right after the part with the encounter with Rex, you know, at the end. Not like at the very, very end. And I went out, I started killing a bunch of dudes, and Liara was just singularity. I go into battle, line my gun up, and I already see a dude floating across the screen. And I was like, Liara, you're the greatest character ever. And now I think this is my Liara. I think this is what, if I want a badass biotic bitch, I have to have her on my team.
Liara didn't die on first, right? No. Why would Liara not be in
Tell me, man, if this Nick...
I don't think all the playable characters... Here, let's go test the Skype thing real quick.
Well, Travis is
You're
bitching. I
serious.
have a feeling we maybe shouldn't have him.
What is he bitching about?
What's wrong,
Travis?
Travis?
Sick and he's tired.
Well, then
and he only got
don't-
5 hours.
Alright, so we'll try it next time. We'll try it later this
Next
week.
time.
It's fine,
Go
it's
to
fine.
sleep, Travis.
Alright.
Squad.
Let's get ready
Think
to go.
You can handle me?
Man.
Run while you can. Now who's the badass biotic, bitch?
But you understand where I'm coming from about how her language doesn't really fit in the universe?
You just look at it in this trailer, but yeah, I think it's unrealistic to assume they're not going to find a way to put it in context and write her into the story.
I miss Liara. She was into science. Liara was into science.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's having this debate with me about Subject Zero, whatever the fuck her name is.
What is the debate?
Debate is this character does not fit in the universe.
Which he's making an assumption without knowing anything about the character and how she fits in the story.
Okay.
If the game comes out
I
and
had
it's stupid, I will let you
Listen,
bitch about it all
listen.
you want.
Liara, I wasn't interested in Liara at first. She wowed me with her biotic. She sent enemies into the stratosphere. And I decided, on the battlefield, I decided that I wanted to make lesbian love with her. But even when we went back to the ship, I had to do like dialogue tree after dialogue tree to convince this very reserved scientist to put out. And when I accomplished my goal and I pleasured her, I felt like I achieved something. I don't even think there's going to be dialogue options. I think it's just going to be like a quick button, like in Splinter Cell. You know, all context sensitive. When you get close to her, a fuck button will appear. and you'll just start fucking.
Damn it, Brad, why didn't you...
Like from the moment you see her.
Did you hear this shit?
A context sensitive fuck button. And I don't think you're going to be fucking her at the end of the game. I think it's going to be when you first meet her, you know, I still get warm feelings in a fight, and you go behind the fucking crate, and you start fucking, and her shields recharge. I think that's how she works. Or she gets bionic energy from her promiscuity.
Okay, let's get this show on